Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a Call Me Daddy match for the DOA Pandemonium Championship. Introducing first to the ring, please.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Jake Pugh, our fantastic MC here this evening, did announce that this is a Call Me Daddy match. Yes, a Call Me Daddy match. I feel as uncomfortable saying that as you do hearing it from my mouth, believe me. But the reason for that, of course, is because of that man there, the Goth Daddy, Xander. And of course,
we have the challenger in the ring, and now introducing the defending champion.
Of course, those are the rules when it comes to the Pandemonium Championship. The challenger decides the rules. The challenger picks the stipulation. And so there it is. Xander, the Goth Daddy, chose to challenge for that Pandemonium Championship round the waist, well, in the briefcase of the banker Marc Lloyd, and named his stipulation as a Call Me Daddy match. It's starts with a big drop kick, getting off to a flying start, and both men on the outside. The bell has rung. The match is officially underway. Lloyd face first into the bar here at the British Sugar Sports and Social Club in Bury St Edmunds. I hear the prices for drinks here are actually surprisingly reasonable, and they do serve Green King, of course, local produce, local product. But now, shots to the chest, back and forth. And just in case you hadn't grasped the rules of a Call Me Daddy match, basically the first man to call his opponent Daddy, and all that implies, is the loser of the match. Oh, Marc Lloyd getting vindictive, getting violent, getting aggressive in this match, throwing a chair in the face of the Goth Daddy Xander.
Should we chuck him out?
Asking this Bury St Edmunds crowd if they should evict Xander from the match and from the bar.
Ask him. Go on.
Sending him off down the corridor. Xander, get out my pub, you bard, as the inimitable Peggy Mitchell once said. But Xander has returned. He's now around our merch table. And, good God! He's just given the banker a paper cut with an 8x10, and it wasn't even signed. It's disgusting. It's pretty sick, to be fair.
I don't think so, bloody half-wit.
I think that was a no. Fairly sure that was a no. If you've got a paper cut in between your fingers, it's not nice. It stings for days. It really does. It's very easy to do that to the fans here in Bury St Edmunds with the rubbed fingers and all. Here comes the banker flying to the outside. A missile, a dart. Oh yes, a suicide dive. As one of our Bury St Edmunds crowd rightly pointed out. The banker with a big clothesline follows it up with a second, takes Xander down. Jumps back to his feet, ducks it. And a spinning wheel kick of sorts there. From the banker, he's grabbed his briefcase and narrowly avoided our referee for this evening. Chucks in the briefcase and drop kicks it into the face of Xander. Anything legal, of course, here. And there it is, he hits it.
Who's your daddy? Not Lloyd!
But of course, normally in this kind of match, you'd go for the pinfall. You'd go and try and get that 1, 2, 3. But the only way to win this match, the only way, is to get your opponent to call you daddy. And I mean, that's pretty much the only rule here. Chairs, legal. Countouts, non-existent. The only way to win is to get your opponent to say those words. And yeah, kendo sticks are legal too. Marc Lloyd looting underneath the ring for all sorts of plunder, and he's found something here. Oh! I believe he found a trestle table that's just been drop kicked into the face of the banker. Rolling Marc Lloyd back into the ring. Xander has bad intentions. Up on the rope. Over the top into a cutter. Straightforward no from the banker. This crowd in Bury St Edmunds loving every second of it, as am I. As should you be. If you're not, have a word with yourself. Xander. Kendo stick to the spine of the banker Marc Lloyd. I mean, how can you not enjoy that? Slides in another steel chair. I think that's our third. And a fourth. How many chairs do we need? I mean, we are sold out here today. Yet still we have some spare chairs. Those 4 chairs laid out in the ring. Prepared for something. Looks like Xander is looking for a powerbomb. The banker reverses it. Backdrop. Xander in all kinds of pain. Spine first on those chairs. Banker retrieving one of those chairs from under the prone body of the Goth Daddy. Launches it skyward and brings it crashing down on the arm. The shoulder joint, the socket of Xander. Now stacking those chairs on top of the Goth Daddy. Signals to the top rope. Climbing high. Could be the Brexit bomb. Yes, it is! Oh, and I think that might have taken as much out of the banker as it did out of the Goth Daddy. Sacrificing his own body. But still, a no from the Goth Daddy. He won't say it. Even that amount of punishment, crushing the body of Xander, driving the air out of him. But still, he says no. The banker just cracks him over the head with that briefcase. Nothing fancy about that. I think he got him with a corner. Those corners are like reinforced with gold and stuff. He's a wealthy man. Plays the stock market. You know. Here comes the Goth Daddy. Marc Lloyd trying to set up a table, but stopped in his tracks by Xander, who comes with a suplex. Oh! Takes him over into the Falcon's Arrow. And it's a no. It's a no. Falcon Arrow onto 4 steel chairs. Still not enough to get the banker to say the magic word. The safe word? I won't go there. Let's not bring down the tone. The banker crawling on all 4s again. Let's not. And the steel chair steel to the spine of the banker. And we know he's had trouble with his back before. There's a target on that lower back, and Xander is aiming right for it. And now Xander's setting up that table. It's not in the best of shape, I'll be honest with you. That table is a bit like Marc Lloyd, barely hanging on. Xander. Now the banker says no. Xander beating him up and talking to him while he's doing it, just to add insult to injury. And now Xander. Yeah, pretty much. Xander with Daddy's belts. I mean, that kind of discipline is not really tolerated these days. Rather frowned upon. At least I don't know how they do it in Bury St Edmunds, but Lloyd grabbing that belt from Xander. Oh, the crack! Leather on flesh. Across the goth buttocks of the goth daddy. I can't believe I'm saying these things either. These words seem to be coming from my mouth a bit more easily than the word daddy coming from either of these competitors so far. Backstabber, assisted backstabber from the banker, using that belt across the throat of the goth daddy Xander. I won't mention Michael Hutchins, that's distasteful. The banker calling for the credit crunch. We've seen one already. Could we see it here up on the shoulders of the banker? Xander picking up the banker, ducks the boot, comes with multiple strikes and a nipple cripple for good measure. Catches the foot, spins him round. Oh! What a reversal! What an amazing reversal! Xander turning the tables, if you'd excuse the choice of words, driving the banker face first. And yeah, speaking of turning tables, Xander trying to see what he can do with what's left of that table there. Not much, I'd say. Probably not much. This crowd not being much assistance at this point. Xander making the best of a bad situation, putting his foot through the table, and now he's stuck. This match providing entertainment in so many different ways. That's how you do it. If things aren't going to plan, just smack the guy with it.
I'm going to finish you off the same way I did last time. I'm feeling a little bit coast to coast.
And Xander calling for a coast to coast. Propping the banker up in the corner, pressing a steel chair into his face. Marc Lloyd prone in that corner, unable to fight back at this point, really. Referee stoppage in a lot of matches, but not in this match. Oh, and the banker rising to his feet, throwing the chair into the face of Xander. Xander knocked down onto that top turnbuckle, sat there, knocked out. Oh, but as the banker spins him round, he knocks out our referee. Oh! TKO onto the steel chairs. And Lloyd having to ask him himself. Lloyd trying to get the referee back in this. Oh, and a low blow from Xander. The referee's back was turned, but I'm pretty sure it's legal anyway, I think. Oh, up and down, spins him round. I'm sure that move has a name, but I don't know it. Xander putting the head of Lloyd on a chair, picking up a second steel chair. I think I know what he's got planned. Placing the microphone there to catch it as... Wait. I heard Daddy. I heard Daddy, but I didn't see the lips as the banker moved.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new DOA Pandemonium champion,
I think I, like a lot of people here in Bury St Edmunds here tonight, very confused by what just happened here. Like, I heard Daddy, but I didn't see the banker's lips move. The microphone was by the banker's face, so you can only assume that. The bottom line here tonight is we have a new Pandemonium champion in the form of the goth Daddy, Xander, and this crowd here in Bury St Edmunds saying the banker was robbed, and the banker asking the crowd, did they hear him say it? I heard someone say it. I heard someone say it, but the microphone was by the mouth of the banker, and I heard someone say, Daddy. I didn't see the lips move. I mean, unless the banker is now a ventriloquist.
well, ladies and gentlemen, how about it for the banker?
A very confusing end to a fantastic match here today, but the banker leaving empty-handed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,